What's up? Nice. How you doing? Look, what's going on? Look at everybody all mixed up. I like that. White girls with non-white guys. That's what I'm talking about, huh? Black guy with an Asian girl. God damn. You're like, we got to capitalize on this Tiger Woods shit. Oh, somebody brought a kid. Good job, huh? Good job. That kid's gonna learn some new shit tonight, my friend. Asians, good to see you, huh? All right. You look upset. What's wrong? You look like you're looking for a Dance Dance Revolution machine or something. Asians love that Dance Dance Revolution, don't you? God damn, they love Dance Dance Revolution. DDR. That's what they call it, DDR. See, I said it, that guy smiled. Oh, DDR. So good. Do you know what it is, sir? Do you know what the Dance Dance Revolution is? It's not an actual revolution. So you don't have to worry about that. It's not like a bunch of Asians are gonna knock on your door, hey, stop dancing! It's not like that. It's a revolution! It's a video game. It's a video game. You can relax again. What it is, it's a TV screen in front of you, and it's got these arrows that go in different directions. They just keep moving, and they go in different directions, and they're different colors, and it plays this shitty Euro trash music in the background, right? Sounds like you're in the backseat of a Persian guy's car. You know what I mean? Just... Hey, bro, this is best music, bro. Hey, bro, this is best, bro. He's best, bro. He's biggest thing in Europe, bro. He's best in Europe, bro. So it's got the TV, the arrows, and the shitty music, and then on the ground in front of you are these things that light up according to what you see on the screen, and you're supposed to step on that, and that will teach you how to dance. And the Asians, Singapore, were lined up outside the arcade, lined up to play Dance Dance Revolution. And I was like, how hard can this shit be? So I stood in line. I get to the machine, I put my money in, the hardest fucking thing I've ever tried in my life. I didn't hit one single thing on the ground. I was one step behind every moment. I was doing so bad, at one point the machine even said, do you even have legs? It just said that right across in front of the screen. One point this came up in front of the screen, one of these, just... And I was doing so badly that the Chinese dude that was next was getting mad at me because he thought I was bullshitting on the machine. He starts yelling at me, hey, asshole, if you're not going to play the game proper, then go play something else. Go play something your people are good at. Go play the taxi game. So I got mad, right? I'm like, all right, fuckface. That's what I like to call people when I'm mad and I don't know their name. Fuckface, I find, is a good way of going about it. Because you can't really get offended if somebody calls you fuckface, can you? If I went, hey, fuckface, and you were like, well, you want to go? What? Like, you would actually be a fuckface if you wanted to fight if some guy called you fuckface. Because really, there's worse things you could be called than fuckface. What is a fuckface? It's the face you make when you fuck. That's all it is. It's... This is a fuckface, look. Is that really so bad? Is it? You don't even have to say it to somebody. Next time somebody cuts you off in traffic, pull up beside them and go, hey! You just call me fuckface? But don't roll your eyes. Don't roll your eyes when you don't be like, because then you're cum face. You don't want to be cum face. You just want to be fuck face. I don't know what it is about coming that makes your whole body freeze for like 10 seconds. Oh God! Oh. You get frozen in time, right? Oh my God! I'm gonna. Oh. It's like the end of a sitcom. Oh. And then the credits come up. Explain that to him. So I'm like, all right, fuckface. If you think you're so good, let me see you play this. This son of a bitch starts limbering up. Gets to the machine, sets it to advanced, starts playing. He doesn't miss one single step. He's just... It was the only time in my life I've seen an Asian dude open his eyes really wide. Just... Do it, open your eyes really wide. Try it. Nothing happens. I love it. This is the eyebrows move. That's it. It just... Oh, I'm an asshole. Oh, man. Any Arabs in the house tonight? Arabs in the house? All right, thank you. Good night. All right. What kind of Arab are you? Oh, good. Yeah, you're United. Good. That's all I heard. I don't know if you answered me in Arabic or if you said the country just now. One at a time there, fellas. What are you? What? Libya, Lebanon, any other L countries? Oh, good, yeah. Well, just for the record, you're a stone's throw away from each other. Listen, Just for the record, my Arab friends, I don't do any Arab jokes in my act. It's not that I don't think you're funny. I just, I don't know. I don't want to die. See, because I'll do a joke about an Arab, and they'll look like they're laughing. But it's not the same laugh you're doing. Like, I'll do a joke about an Arab, and you guys will go, ah, ha, 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 ha. And you look at the Arab guy, and you're like, ha, 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 ha. Oh, no, I get this funny joke. Ha, 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 ha. No, it's funny. I get it. Don't worry. I will talk to him after. Doesn't it feel like every time you turn on the news nowadays, some new country is fucking with an Arab country? Every time you turn on the news, I kind of blame the media for what's going on wrong in the world right now, because they kind of just perpetuate stereotypes about people. They don't tell you that's what they're doing. They don't go, hey, this is what you need to think. But they know how people's brains work. What they do, they enforce all this shit, What they do is they'll show you an image of somebody of a different racial background, and then they'll show you an alternate image, like right away, of something completely different. They don't say the two images are together. They kind of present it like, what do you think? Like what they do is they'll show you like an Asian guy and then a car accident. They'll show you an Indian guy and a 7-Eleven. What do you think? They'll show you an Arab guy and an explosion. I knew it, Well, that's what they do. They convince us that things aren't what we think, And all they do is keep showing you different Arabs in the world, and all they show you is like all this violence. They never show you like normal Arab people just doing regular Arab things, like the same shit we do, go to work, have some coffee, go see your family. Because those guys are boring. You don't want to see them. You want to see the crazies. Every time you turn on the news, some new country is starting some war with another Arab country. Everybody's fighting the Arabs, and nobody's beating them. You know what that means? Stop fucking with the Arabs. Here's why nobody's beating them. Because you can't intimidate them. If you can't intimidate somebody even a little bit, you can't beat them. Like right before the U.S. went to war with Iraq, they warned Iraq, we're going to come there and we're going to attack you. And Iraq went, okay. Even the US was like, I don't think he understood. I'm gonna try it again. We're gonna come to your country and attack you. No problem, no problem. It's okay, he wants to come, let him come. Yalla, come on, let's go. The US was like, I think we gotta break it down for this guy. We are going to come to your country and kill you. Oh yeah? You kill me? And fuck you! I kill me. And you. Sharmuta bitch. You can't beat people with those kinds of odds. That's like getting into a fight with somebody like, yo, I'm gonna kick the shit out of you. Yeah, fuck you, I'll kick the shit out of myself. Now what do? Just stand around and wait. You done yet? No. I still got some ass left. That's what they do, man. That's how they mess with your head. And whenever they show you like Arabic being spoken on TV, it's always like these crazy people in these protests in the Arab world. And they're all speaking this really harsh Arabic. And so it's like, fuck America! Because that's what they want us to think is going on over there. So I wanted to get to the bottom of this shit, so I went to the Middle East last year. Because I needed to get some rectifying for myself. Is it rectifying? Whatever. I needed to sort this shit out for myself. Because I had this whole impression in my head that Arabic was such an ugly language because it's always like, and people are like, oh my God, no wonder they're angry. They're vomiting on each other when they talk. Then you go to the Middle East and you hear real Arabs speaking Arabic and it sounds nice. I was actually turned on by it. Because I was at this cafe in Dubai and I'm chilling, right? And there's these two Arab girls having a conversation behind me and I'm eavesdropping. I have no clue what the fuck they're saying. But it sounded nice to me. Because all I hear behind me is, I was like, oh God, this is good. Oh. But they never show you those Arabs on TV because they're boring. They only show you the crazy. Basically, all they're showing you of the Arab world are the rednecks of the Arab world. That's why their Arabic is so bad. If you were to translate their Arabic accent into an American accent, they'd sound like this. We're gonna kill the whole fucking world. That's what they would sound like. That's how the media does it. They show you all the fucked up people. That's all they show us is the messed up Arabs. I bet you in the Arab world, all they show them of America is Jerry Springer. Look at the Americans, they're fucking stupid. He's fucking his cousin. Not like you and me, it's different. They're doing it dirty, it's different. We do it different, they do some other way. Look at all these Indian faces, Jesus Christ. Look at you brown bastards, god damn. Indians just look upset that they had to spend money to be here tonight, don't you? There's a look on their face, just... This is bullshit. I don't know why I'm spending money to see someone that looks just like me. I can stay home and look in the mirror. For free. We are an endless supply of cheap jokes. And you know what the best thing about it is? Indian people, we're proud of our cheapness. You're never going to insult us by calling us cheap. That's the best part, you know. You walk up to an Indian, you guys are cheap. Thank you for noticing, thank you. Thank you very much, thank you. That guy just called you cheap. No. He pronounced it cheap, but what he was saying was smart. Very smart, he was saying. We're cheap. Here's the thing, too. It's not like I'm up here going, you Indian people are cheap, and I'm the one that's not. No. No. I'm just as fucking cheap as you. The difference is now I have money. I'm just cheap in better stores. I'll be looking at like an Armani shirt. I hate when this happens. I'm looking at a shirt from like a high-end designer, and I flip the tag over, and I see made in India. I'm stuck with a real dilemma. I'm like, shit. Do I buy this? Or do I call my uncle? I wonder if he knows where this factory is. We are cheap. Everybody's cheap, aren't they? Never call white people cheap. White people get really upset when you call them cheap. You ever call the white person cheap? They get very angry. Because white people actually are probably the only people that aren't cheap. You ever call a white guy cheap? You're cheap. Fuck you, I'm cheap. I'll buy you a beer. You want a beer? That's how white guys get around being cheap. You want a beer? 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 Huh? You want a beer? Huh? Fuck you, I'm not cheap. I bought everybody beer. Everybody's cheap. It's all about levels, you know? Black people are cheap as shit. And I'll tell you why, because I know I grew up around enough black people to know exactly how cheap you are. I remember going to my best friend Marlon's house when I was a kid. I'd go there and be like, hey, Marlon, can I have some cereal? Yeah, go ahead, help yourself. Here's the thing, Marlon and I have been friends for 31 years. Best friends for 31 years, and I didn't realize he had a lisp until I did an impression of him. Like, Stacko, can I get some cereal? Yeah, go ahead, help yourself. I was like, son of a bitch, he has a lisp. So I go pour some cereal, I go to get the milk. I'm like, yo, you only got this much milk left. Oh, shit. All right, give me the jug, I'll make some more. What do you mean you'll make some more? He takes the jug of milk, shoves it under the sink, and starts filling it with water. I'm like, yo, this barely looks like milk. It's skim milk. Everybody's cheap. Where the Jews at? Jews in the house? All right, Arabs, the Jews are in here. Go talk to them. You've got some hugging to do. Jews, I don't know how you got the title of being cheap. It's very offensive to Indian people. And people are like, Jews are cheap. We're like, no, that is very incorrect. I am cheap. Jews are thrifty. Big difference. Must have been like one Jewish guy back in the day who was cheap and he fucked it up for the rest of you for the rest of your lives. Because Jews aren't actually cheap. You know who's cheap? Asians. Asians are cheap as shit. Chinese people specifically. Where are the Chinese people at? Where are you? Always the Wu family. Nice. Chinese people, you are cheap like it's crazy. But it's about levels. Like if you were to rate like the top 3 cheap people in the world, Indians for sure would be number 1 on that list. See? See the pride in it? Oh yeah, fantastic. Fantastic. We are ekdam number 1. We are. Indians for sure number 1 on that list. Very, very close second, Chinese. And Jews will give you 3rd place, you know, just to keep you in the game. How about that, you know? So you don't feel like you're losing everything, all right? So. But it's all about levels. Like, let's just say there's a Louis Vuitton boutique, right? An Indian guy will walk past this Louis Vuitton store every day of his life and never once step foot in there. Like, not even on their best sale will I be going in there. No, thank you. Now, if Louis Vuitton's having a sale, Jewish guy's going in and he's buying shit. It was on sale, what do you want? Machas. Chinese people, sale or no sale, you're going into Louis Vuitton every day. You never buy shit. But you'll go in every day. Sales guy, can I help you, sir? No, just looking. Minute sales guy turns his back, Chinese guy whips out a camera. Ka-ching, 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 ka-ching. Goes home, emails the pictures to Hong Kong. Make this bag quickly. We're selling to the Indians. That's a sale you never want to see happening. A Chinese guy trying to sell an Indian guy a Louis Vuitton bag? Neither one of them can say Louis Vuitton properly. Hey, Mr. Indian guy, you want to sign a pack? Who's this? Who's he? This is the Indian hand motion for I don't know. I don't know. Who's he? I don't know who. Who's he? Who's this? Who's this guy? It's to sign a pack. It's initials, LV. Who's he? Who's this LV? Who's he? Remember growing up, Dad, who finished the milk? I don't know. I wasn't there, I don't know. Son, I can't hear. Nothing. Nothing is coming. I don't know what the fuck that's supposed to mean. Nothing is coming. Nothing. Who is this? Who is this LV? There's to sign an initial. Then it has a name underneath. Who's this? Lose weed. Lose weed. Lose weed. What the fuck are you saying? I'm reading designer's name, Lose Wood. Why don't you spell what you see? Okay. Okay. Okay, lose. Lose is lose, huh? Absolutely lose is lose. 150,000% sure? Lose is lose. That's an Indian person convincing you of shit. You ever try and buy something like, oh, give me the best price. Okay, sir, I'm telling you, sir, final price. Best price. Take it and go. Take it and go. Take it and go. Okay, so lose is lose. All right, fine. Lose is lose. What's his last name? Weird. I didn't say it all fucked up. I said spell it out. Okay. We. UI. TDUN. Because that's how we spell shit. We'll go slow for like the first 3 letters, and then we jog through the other half of the name, don't we? We do the same thing with phone numbers. All right, give me your phone number. Okay. 212 555 846. And the messed up part is, we know the rhythm. Here's the thing with Indian people being cheap. Our cheapness actually changed the world. You see, you may be sitting there going, well, how did your cheapness change the world? Well, let me tell you how. Because our cheapness actually benefited everybody. We're so dedicated to being cheap for so long that Indian people actually created the number 0. You know how much dedication that took? That means back in the day, some Indian guy was looking at the numeric system. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. None of those are amounts I want to pay. Then his friend came along and drew a circle. What's that? Nothing. What's inside of it? Nothing. What's its value? Nothing. It's beautiful. We shall call it Jiro. Take it and go. Man. Any Italian people in the house tonight? Italians? Are you real Italian or are you like a New York Italian? In New York, that's not fucking real Italian, you know. You what? Your parents are from Italy, so do you speak Italian? Oh, well then you're a real Italian. As long as you speak Italian, to me, you're a real Italian. Because you meet a lot of people in New York that are Italian, but don't speak a fucking word of Italian. But they act more Italian than the actual Italians do. I was standing in Manhattan, I was standing right in Times Square the other day, and this Italian dude walked past me. He had what I thought was like an Indian girl. Looked like an Indian girl. And they walked past me. I was just standing there chilling. In Times Square, you can just stand there and look at shit. So they walked past, and I didn't check out his girl. All I did was this. They walked past. I was like, it's an Indian thing. The minute Indian people see another Indian person, we're like, oh. I thought I was the only one. That's the bubble we live in. But I didn't gawk. They walked by and I just did this. And I just continued looking at whatever, nothing. I was just looking at Times Square. You're just fucking looking at shit. And I don't know how this dude saw me. But all of a sudden behind me I hear, "Hey!" And it's Times Square, so you don't pay attention to every A that you hear. So I'm just, "Hey! Hey, dick face!" I was like, dick face? I want to see who this dick face is. I'm like, that's very close to my fuck face. What is I mean, if this is a fuck face, what's a dick face? I don't know what a dick face is. I don't know what a dick face is. So I want to see, where is this dick face? He goes, "Hey, dick face!" And I go, and he goes, "Yeah, you!" I'm like, "I'm dick face?" Where the fuck do you get the balls to look at my girl? Because this is what they do, is when they get angry, they'll ask you a question, and it's a really fucked up question. And it's a rhetorical question, to be honest with you. But they ask you like you're supposed to answer. They wait for you to answer. Where the fuck do you get the balls to look at my girl? Where? Show me. Why don't you fucking show me? Take me to the fucking store where you got the balls to look at my girl. Where the fucking balls? Where? And I panicked, right? I'm like, Costco. Got a jar. There's a big difference between that Italian and real Italians, aren't there? Because it's a race culture issue. Everybody's got this race culture issue in this country, Anywhere, there's a big difference between race and culture. Because racially, I'm an Indian man. Culturally, not at all. Many of you may think you're Indian, or, some people think they're Italian, but then they've never been to Italy in their life. They don't speak Italian. It always bugs me out when they call black people in America African Americans. You're not fucking African. You're black. If a black guy showed up in Africa tomorrow, what's happening? You'd be, that motherfucker's crazy. Get him away from me. They'd be looking for a white guy. Oh my God, thank God you're here. Those brothers over there are out their mind. Same thing for me, there's a big difference between race and culture. Because all my life, I've been identifying myself as an Indian man. I'm always like, I'm Indian. Yeah, what are you? I'm Indian. Yeah, where are you from? I'm Indian. What do you mean, where am I from? I'm Indian. Then I realized something. I was born and raised in Canada. There's nothing Indian about me. The only thing Indian about me are my parents and my skin tone. That's it. Culturally, I'm not Indian at all. And the only reason I know this is because last year I went to India to do some shows. And I thought I was Indian. And when we're flying over to India, I had this overwhelming Indian feeling. Inside of me, I was like, I'm the most Indian man ever. I just thought I was so Indian, you know? We arrived in Bombay, I was like yelling at the flight attendant, open the doors to this plane. Let me at my Indian people. Let me show those Indians what it's like to be Indian. She opened the doors to that plane, I turned Canadian so fast. I was like, I am so... Did I step in shit just now? When you arrive in India, the minute they open the doors of that plane, you get an overwhelming blast of shit smell right up your nose. It's almost like they hire somebody to shit in front of every plane that lands. Quick, quick, here it comes on. Shit, shit, and go. Shit and go. Go, go, go. And if you're an Indian person out there thinking to yourself, that's not true, that's not true, then fuck you, you probably had a cold or landed in the wrong country. Because racially, I'm an Indian man. Culturally, there's things that happen culturally. If you were not raised in that part of the world, you will find it unacceptable. Like in India, grown-ass men hold hands with other men and walk down the street like everything's okay. And they don't just hold hands, they're holding fucking pinkies and swinging that shit. And to them, there's nothing gay about it. Here's the thing. There's nothing gay to them. To them, I'm holding my friend's hand. What's gay about that? See, you grew up over here. There is no acceptable time for two straight men to ever touch hands. Ever. You ever walk to the mall with one of your guy friends and your hand accidentally bumps it? You're like, hey, what the fuck is wrong with him? Get off me! But in India, grown-ass men holding, like, and the guys holding pinkies, the best shit about it is, they'll still try and mac on chicks. Hey, what's up? Hello, hello. Hello. Oh, you're looking very lovely today. Some guys act like thugs, holding hands. They'll be holding pinkies and eyeballing you. Like they're trying to start some shit. I was at the beach in Bombay, right? I'm hanging out. This gang of like 16, well, 17's an odd number. That would mean one guy's like, somebody hold my hand, somebody hold my hand, right? So, this gang of like 16 dudes is walking across the beach, holding pinkies and giving everybody dirty looks. With their dress pants and flip-flops. How are you gonna start a fight holding another man's hand? How? Let go, let go, let go! It's a different world over there, man. And I was there doing shows. I remember before I went to India, I was all nervous, right? Because my friends were like, hey, Russell, man, when you go to India, are they gonna understand your jokes? And I was like, I don't know. Are they? And they're like, are you gonna offend them? I'm like, I don't know. Am I gonna offend them? Because I realized something before I went. A lot of my jokes, the punchline is the Indian accent. But it was funny because when I performed in India, everybody understood every single thing that came out of my mouth. Every joke, every line, every like suggestion. They were with me, like they were with it. They were completely there. And it was funny because every time I did the Indian accent, they laughed harder. Because I think that they don't think that they have that accent. I think they think there's like one guy in India with this accent. Probably the same guy shitting in front of every plane, you know what I mean? Because they would come up to me on the streets. People would, like in India, walk up to me on the streets. First of all, I don't know how the hell they recognize me on the streets. I'm like, it's India. There's over 1.5 billion people there. I look at least like fucking 15 million people. But they come up to you on the street, they go, Russell, Russell! They were so emphatic with their compliments, too. It was the best thing. Russell, your show last night. Your show, Russell. Your show last night. Too good. Too good. Too good. Son, first class, A1. Fantastic. The show was fantastic. Russell, your show was mind-blasting. Mind-blasting. You mean mind-blowing? No. Anything can blow your mind. This blasted my mind. It was... I still call a lot of the Indian cities by its old names, you know. Well, not a lot. Every city, here's what happened. In India, they changed a bunch of the city names about 10 years ago. They changed Bombay to Mumbai. No. I said, fuck it, I'm still calling it Bombay, because here's the reason. I have a reason for it, though. Here's the reason. Here's what they did. They changed Bombay to Mumbai, Madras to Chennai, Calcutta to Kolkata, you know, like... But here's why I won't call it by the new names. Because they did it 10 years ago. The British left in 1947. If we really wanted to show we had balls, we would have done it the day they're leaving. You're sure you're leaving? You're leaving? You're leaving? It's fucking Mumbai. We waited 50 years to change the name. What the hell were you doing? You sure you're not coming back? You sure? Because I don't want to change it, then change it back again. I don't... It's an incredible place to go. I mean, for anybody, whether you're Indian or not, just to go there and just see, like, history and shit that you've never seen before. When I went to, after my shows, when I went to Calcutta, because that's where my mom is from, and I went to go see my mom's two brothers, my uncles. And I did something very rude in the Indian culture. I didn't stay at my uncle's house. And, ooh, right? So, whatever, you know? Because this is what I mean. I'm too North American for my own good. I'm too used to certain luxuries now. You know, like running water. A toilet. Toilet paper. There's only so much ass washing with a cup that I want to do in my life. You know what I mean? Maybe I'm too bougie for my own good, you know? So I stayed in a hotel in Calcutta. The oldest hotel in India. It's 300 years old. Incredible, beautiful. It's all marble. The minute you walk in, it's all marble, high ceilings, nice pillars. It was built when the British were there. I won't say the British built it, because why the fuck would they? They don't come into your country and start doing positive things. I'm sure they sat around, well, we really need a new bloody hotel, don't we? Oh, coolies build us something, would you? What do you want? Small, medium, tall, big, fat, tall? What do you want? What? We built it for them. We didn't have a choice. But it's incredible. I check into the hotel, and after I check in, the bellman is walking me to my room, and he leans in on the way to the room, and he goes, Mr. Peter, I regret to inform you. Sir, but the hotel? The what? The hotel? You know there's only one O in hotel? Oh, okay. What about the hotel? Sir, the hotel is haunted. What? would you wait for me to check in and then tell me that the hotel's haunted? Sir, don't shoot the messenger. I'm just letting you know. Take the information and go. So I get to my room, and I can't get to sleep now because I'm a bitch. The guy just told me the hotel's haunted. I'm like, I'm scared. Because I start doing the math in my head. The hotel's 300 years old. That means there's at least 300 years worth of ghosts in this hotel. So I'm panicking. I eventually panic myself to sleep. I got waken up in the middle of my sleep by a ghost. And I wasn't scared anymore because the ghost had an Indian accent. Do you know how hard it is to be afraid when you get waken up by boo? All kinds of different people out there, man. Have any West Indians in the house tonight? West Indians in the house? Cool, cool. Where are you from? Trick. All right, slow down, slow down. It's not an auction. So, Queens, okay. Excuse me, pardon me, excuse me, pardon me, sorry. That one sounded runny. She's never coming back. Are you kidding? Fuck that. So Trinidad and Guyana. But you're Indian, obviously. I mean, all right, relax. You're still Indian, you know that, right? I mean, I don't want you, because I know when Trinidadians and Guyanese people leave their respective countries and come to America, they're like, are you Indian? No. I look fucking Indian to you? I'm like, yes. Ram Gopal, you do. You're Indians, you know, they're just as Indian as us. Here's the difference between your Indian and my Indian. Your forefathers were not fast runners. See, when my forefathers saw the British coming towards us, we were like, no, I'm not getting on that boat, no way. And your forefathers were too damn nosy for their own good. Hey, look, a boat. Where's this guy? Oh my God, it's moving. They end up in Guyana and Trinidad. What are all these black people doing here? And why am I cutting sugar cane? I'm diabetic. I love going. Any Jamaicans in the house tonight? Oh, good. Finally, a Jamaican that answered properly. Generally, they're like, boop, 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 boop. Everything's a fucking gun. Boop, 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 boop. They play a song, go, boop, boop. This is not a gun. These are your fingers. You ever get a Jamaican guy mad enough? I got into a fight with one of my Jamaican friends. I swear to God, he convinced me that this was gonna fire bullets. Like, yo, and they get angry and they get this double-step Jamaican time about, yo, pussy, yo, what the, yo, fuck, man, yo, brethren, yo, hey, star, you see you? Hey, I'm like, don't shoot. Hey, yo, fuck off. Trinidadian people are fun because they have that sing-songy accent, you know. You ever just listen to Trinidadian people have a conversation? Just, everything is always up and down and thing. I don't know why all is always talking and things. Walking around the room. I remember the first time I went to Trinidad, I asked for directions, I ended up dancing down the street. Yeah, do you know how to get to this place? Well, she said a call. She and passed by he house one time. So-and so good shit though, don't you, huh? I find that music highly irritating. Happy when that shit's playing. Everything is always audience participation, isn't it? Just, oh, shit, man, just do the dance, man. Just jump up, man. Jump up. Just, I hate that shit. It's so easy to write. That's why I'm like, nah, man. I bet you right now in Trinidad, some guy is taking a shower and writing a fucking song. He's in the shower. Oh, gosh, boy. I gotta wash my ass. I wash my ass. Wash my ass. Right cheek. Left cheek. In the crease. In the crease. In the crease. In the crease. Everybody jumping up with shit-stained towels. Yeah, boy, that's your song, boy. Very creative, though, all the West Indians. They have a unique way of speaking. They put words together in a very interesting fashion. I remember when I grew up in a town called Brampton, and B-Town represent. And I remember when I was in high school, standing at the bus stop, and there was a Guyanese woman standing in the bus stop with me, and this fat girl walked past us. Now, I don't know this Guyanese woman. I've never met her in my life. But this fat girl walks past, and this Guyanese woman looks at me and goes, "Hey, bye. You see the big skin girl?" I was like, what? You see the big skin girl? Do you mean big boned? No. She bones are the same size. Her skin is big. It's warm in here, isn't it? Nice. I don't generally sweat. I'm dabbing. Maybe because I'm hairy, that's probably why I'm sweating. I'm a hairy man, I don't care. Men are supposed to be hairy. That's the way God built us. Thank you. But that's the media. The media did that shit to us. The media made it unsexy to be hairy. Have you noticed that? That's what they did. Because they show you images of dudes nowadays with no hair. That's what they did, and it gets in your head. You don't know what's getting in your head. Remember in the 70s, all the dudes had big hairy chests? And all the women were like, ooh, he's such a man. Now you see a guy running across the beach with no shirt on and no body hair or leg anywhere. There's no hair. And women are like, that's what a man should look like, and that's what a fucking woman should look like. They do it to target the younger women. Younger women generally fall for this shit. I know, because I sleep around. I don't discriminate, young, old, sexy, sexy. I was with this one girl. She was in her early 20s. I took off my shirt, and she got physically mad that I had hair on my chest. She started pointing. She was like, ew, you're fucking gross. Have you ever felt your penis invert? Have you ever had that feeling just... I had to sit down and pee for a month. Speaking of sit down and pee, look who's back. You were gone long, damn. That was... You're like, hey, we're gonna go see the Indian guy. Maybe we should have Indian food. She's like, honey, I don't think Indian food was such a good idea tonight. You're Italian, are you a hairy dude? Yeah? And you like it, right? It's good, it's more masculine when they're hairy, isn't it? You don't like hair, look, you paused, you did an inhale, you did this. I went, you like hair? She went, He doesn't have what? Back hair, that's the problem. Oh, back hair is the problem. He doesn't have back hair, so he's okay. Ooh. Men are hairy, that's how we're built. Now, I'm not saying if you were born without hair, body hair, that you're less of a man. That's just the way God built you. Maybe he doesn't love you as much. But I'm saying, I don't trust guys that have hair and get rid of it. I don't trust you. You're a fucking douchebag. There's certain grooming that's okay, that is acceptable in my eyes, Like if you have a unibrow and you get rid of the middle, that's fine. I had a unibrow. I got rid of it. I've got 2 eyebrows now. That, to me, made good sense mathematically. If I have 1, chop it in half, I have 2. But I don't trust dudes. You did your eyebrows. I see you did, brother. I know you did. Italian guy, no, you did the middle and then you got carried away because your shit is, you get a shot of that guy. His shit is way too neat. Look at how neat that is. That's not natural. Men shouldn't pluck their eyebrows because we don't know what the end result is supposed to look like. I said to one of my friends, I go, yo, man, you got a unibrow. Well, what should I do? Here's some tweezers. Okay. I go, well, what do I do then? I just, here, pluck them out, dude. Pluck them out. I go, I'll leave you to it. I left him to it. I come back to his house. He shows up at my house the next day. He kept plucking his eyebrows. Shows up at my house the next day like this. I'm like, did you do something to your eyebrows? No, why? Oh, I don't know, because you look fucking surprised. For 2 weeks, I couldn't take the guy seriously. I've got some bad news. How do you sleep with that shit? I'll admit to doing one extra thing, and I'll admit it to you. I trim the hair on my chest. I trim it. I don't shave it off. I just trim it down. We'll talk after, sweetheart. I have clippers that I travel with, for your hair, and I trim the hair on my chest. I give myself like a fade. You know why I trim it? And I'll tell you, I have a reason for trimming it. Just because I don't want this shit hanging out the front of my shirt like this. No, see, yours is low. You're okay. I don't like when I'm talking to somebody and they have this shit hanging out the front of the shirt because it distracts the hell out of me. Hey, what's up? Oh, nothing. Got a new job. Thinking about buying some real estate. Met a new girl. She's really great. And then a breeze comes along and... I start here. I start with a 0. Then 1, 2, 3. It's nice. It's very gradual. It's a really good fade. You're a ball shaver, aren't you? I mean, I don't mean of everybody. I mean of your own. I mean, it's not like... I don't mean like you've got a shop in the street, this is welcome to Barney's ball shaving hut. You don't shave your balls, dude? Why wouldn't you? It's just better. It's free. Look, I could stand here right now and do this, look. And I know that my balls are going wong, 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 wong. You have a big bush, they're not moving, they're just moving with you. Women appreciate the effort. When you pull it out, there's nothing there, look. See, those are the sluts that see a lot of dick. Those are them. Hello, whores! It's better. It's just better presentation, that's why. And I'll be, and the real reason, honestly, I shave it down, to make my dick look bigger. That's why. It's true. That's right. I'm not afraid to admit it. If you mow the lawn, the yard looks bigger. That's what you do. Because let's be honest, as a brown man to another brown man, God wasn't kind to us in the dick department, all right? Here's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying he shortchanged us, okay? I'm just saying he didn't give us any extra shit. God gave Indian people a lot of things, big dicks, not one of them. I was like, all right, here's what's gonna happen, Indians. You're gonna be great with computers. Okay. You're gonna be able to survive in the worst conditions imaginable. Okay. You're gonna be able to leave those conditions, go anywhere in the world, and become successful. Fantastic. Hey, God. Yeah? What about penises? Sorry, buddy. Average. Then he called the black people over. Come here for a minute, I want to talk to you. Listen, people are gonna be fucking with you for centuries. Here's a little extra dick. Oh, don't worry about it, I took it from the Indians. It's okay. It color matches perfectly. But I do. And see, the media put that in our heads too. They made us insecure about the size of our penises. You watch a porno nowadays, you see these guys with these giant hogs on them. These fucking Chernobyl waste nuclear reactor dicks on them. You watch that and you see this guy and you're like, oh my God, I'm never gonna have a dick like that. You're not supposed to have a dick like that. Animals shouldn't have dicks like that. Then you watch TV late at night, they got all these products, male enhancement pills, and honey, what's that? It's a natural male enhancement. Oh, really? For energy? No, natural male enhancement. Ooh. They make you insecure about the size of your penis, and then women see this and they get caught up in the hype. I've heard chicks, oh my God, I just want to go with a big dick. It's like guys with big dicks. I don't know, it's something about a big dick that I just love. I don't know, I don't even care what he looks like. It's got a big dick. I'm like, that's because you're a fucking whore, that's why. Your vagina's huge. You know, and instead of giving me a pill to make my dick bigger, here's a cream to tighten you up. So what I'm saying is, as a brown man, with my balls shaved and everything, I can confidently whip out my wiener. I go like this, ta-da! But if you have a big bush down there, you know, you're gonna pull it out and she's like, is that it? You go, no, but wait, there's more. Ladies, what I'm saying is, you shouldn't get caught up in all that penis size hype. Just don't get caught up in it. Because let me tell you something. You need to start sleeping with us guys with smaller to regular sized penises. Because we put in way more effort. Let me tell you something. Guys with big dicks are never going to make love to you properly. You know why? They don't have to. They got a big dick. They just show up. What's up? I can't believe I did that with my mom in the audience. Sorry, Mom. I have a theory, all right? I have a theory. I believe that the size of your penis is in direct correlation with how much sex you will have in your life. The smaller your dick, the more you will fuck. Because we got our pride is riding on it, you know? Our ego's at stake, you know? You got a small dick? Oh yeah, you think I got a small dick? I'm gonna fuck you. I'm gonna fuck your friends. I'm gonna fuck this stool, I don't care. I'll fuck a stool, I'll fuck a water bottle, I'll fuck everything. We don't care, we're just fucking everything. The smaller your dick, the more you will fuck. You don't believe me? Look at the 2 largest populations in the world. Chinese guys started clapping like, yeah, oh, hey, wait a minute. Too late, Lomo. It's funny, I look over at the kid, he's just like, I don't know what's happening anymore. I don't even have balls yet. I don't know how. I hope it wasn't a shot of the kid's nuts. That'd be awkward, wouldn't it? I don't like a lot of sports, I'll be honest with you. I hate soccer. I hate soccer. No, what do you boo because I have an opinion? Boo your opinion. Get out of America. We don't like your thoughts. I hate soccer. Fuck soccer. And fuck you for liking it. Let me tell you why I don't like soccer. Because they have this World Cup. World Cup. Let me tell you something about the World Cup. It's not the fucking World Cup. You know why? Because the two countries that represent me are never in the World Cup. Canada and India are never in the World Cup. Canada, for obvious reasons. It's a world event. We don't get involved in world events, you know? We look at the US. Are you guys going? Yeah? Oh, no, go ahead. That's great. Yeah, go ahead. Try that. Perfect, yeah. No, we'll stay back. We'll tidy up. Don't worry about it. It's cool. It always bothers me that India's never in the World Cup. We're the second largest population in the world. There's 1.2 billion people over there. We can't come up with 11 fucking guys to make a team? You know what the problem is? You have no idea how hard it is to kick a ball straight with curly-toed shoes on. We're standing in the middle field. I'm open, I'm open! Where the hell is the ball going? It always freaks me out that the Chinese are never in the World Cup. You're the largest population in the world, and you're known for kicking. Wah! But it's kicking. You know, I want to see the Chinese team in the World Cup. I want to see the Chinese team when they get into their huddle. That's what I really want to see. You know? You see all the other countries when they get in their huddle? All right, guys, we're going to get out there. We're going to pass that ball around. We're going to have a good time. All right? Go team. You see the Chinese team? Okay. Hey, asshole, listen up. When you see the ball coming, then you go down the field. Chase the Quilo with the ball. Something's going down. Be a man. I love Latin people. They're fun to me, man. You Latino, bro? Are you? What are you? Colombian. Your girl Latina? What are you, Colombian as well? Oh, you found each other. Mira, colombiana? Sí. Colombiano? Sí. Ay, ay, ay. I love Latin people. Any Portuguese people here tonight? Portuguese, really? Brazilian, too? Any Brazilians? Oh, you Brazilian? Brazilians speak Portuguese, right? So you speak Portuguese, though, right? Yeah, so if you speak Portuguese, obviously you can understand Spanish then, right? Because they're very similar to each other, aren't they? You ever hear somebody speaking Portuguese? Doesn't it sound like Spanish being spoken by a deaf person? Portuguese just sounds like really badly pronounced Spanish, doesn't it? Here's a Spanish guy counting to 3. Uno, dos, cuatro, cinco. Here's a Spanish guy. ¿Cómo estás? Here's a Portuguese guy. ¿Cómo estás? Oh. It's cool when you make fun of different races, but you shouldn't talk about deaf people. I was like, what? Yeah, you shouldn't talk about deaf people. No, seriously, what? You know what? Fuck deaf people. Are they here? Even if they were, it's up to you to tell them what I'm saying. Fuck them in their ears. Let me tell you something about deaf people. And I know this shit secondhand. If a person's been deaf their whole life, from day one to now, their life is just as normal as yours and ours. Because they have nothing to compare it to. So to them, being deaf is the equivalent to us hearing things. The only time they know something is off, oh, well, that's sad. Oh, look. There's something on my shirt. And women don't know when to stop. They're like, oh, you should hear music. Deaf guy's like, you should hear nothing. So much better. You gotta figure being deaf can't be that bad. It's gotta have a positive side to it. Say you have a girlfriend. Okay, wait. Say you have my ex-girlfriend. She's giving you shit. You don't know. All you see is... And he's thinking in his head, she's so beautiful when she dances. So much passion. Okay, before you judge me, I see a lot of people uncomfortable and looking at me like you're going to hell with me. Well, you are. Let me tell you how I know about deaf people, all right? Here's how I know. Here's what happened. Here's my story, and this is true. After 10th grade, I got kicked out of regular high school. Regular high school being where most of you probably went to school. Well, I got kicked out. Because I don't know how it works in America, but in Canada, in high school, you earn 8 credits every year. So by the end of 10th grade, you should have 16 credits. Well, I had 7. Actually, I had 5. But I picked up 2 in summer school because I was trying to catch up, right? I did, and so the school I was going to genuinely thought I was slow. Like they thought I was a fucking retard. They just did, they thought, and the only reason I know they thought I was slow, not because they kicked me out and sent me to the retard school, that was obvious. I knew they thought I was slow because I remember the day the guidance counselor called me into the office and started speaking to me. He started speaking to me all slow. Now, I didn't know he thought I was slow. I thought he was slow. And I didn't want to make him feel bad, what with all my fast speech. And he calls me and he's like, Russell. And I'm like, uh-huh. He's like, this guy's fucking retarded. Send him to the other school. So they kicked me out of my school and sent me to the retard school down the street. Now, when I say I went to the retard school down the street, I don't mean my school was fucking retarded. I mean my school, was fucking retarded. Like, if you had anything wrong with you, you went to my school. You were in a wheelchair, you went to my school. You were on crutches, you went to my school. You were blind, you were deaf, you were autistic, you had Tourette's, you had behavioral problems, you went to my school. My school had ramps all over the fucking place. It looked like Tony Hawk designed my school. And in my school, in our cafeteria, we had 1 lunch period for the entire school. One lunch period for the entire school. The whole school was in the cafeteria at once. And it was the best shit you've ever seen in your life. Because everybody with the same shit wrong with them would hang out with each other. Like all the wheelchair kids would roll together. All the blind kids would hang out with each other. I don't even know how the blind kids found each other. All the autistic kids would sit there for 45 minutes just rocking. Fuck you, I had to live this life for 2 years. And everybody in my school knew one thing. Nobody but nobody fucked with the deaf kids. Nobody. Because I don't know if you know this or not, but deaf kids are strong as shit. They are they have the strength of like 14 gorillas, these kids. And the only reason I know this is because one of my homeboys got into a fight with a deaf kid, and that deaf kid beat 37 kinds of shit out of my friend. He just went into this, he just kept wailing on him, just bashing him in the face. And I don't know if it's because he couldn't hear the sound of push, but he just went like berserk into this weird deaf rage. It was like, I don't know if he was lip reading wrong, you know. My friend was like, stop! I was like, stop telling me, fuck off. Now, I see some of you are still judging me based on this subject matter. Maybe this will clear the air. Does anybody here know sign language? And I mean actual sign language, not this, and not gang signs. You can't do gang signs to a deaf person and be like, that guy stutters. You know. If you know sign language, you'll know that I'm not making this shit up. Whoever invented sign language had their own little racist agenda happening. Because sign language is a very offensive way of communicating. They're trying to change it now to make it more politically correct. I'm serious. You know what the sign for Chinese person is? Let me tell you something. It's exactly what you think it is. You still feel bad for these deaf sons of bitches? You know what the sign for Indian person is? Because I live in LA, I had to learn the sign for Mexican. I learned 2 signs for Mexican. The first one doesn't even seem offensive till you find out what it is. Here's the first sign for Mexican, look. You know what that is? A poncho. Here's the second sign for Mexican. This is fucked up too, look. A long-ass mustache. What the fuck does that have to do with being Mexican? My gardener's never shown up at my house. Hola, señor. I'm here to shave the grass. I don't know what the sign for Colombian is. Probably, you know, I don't know. Just Cubans, probably. I don't know what the sign for black people is. You know, it's probably fucked up. You know what I mean? I don't know. I think he was a Negro. And I'm just saying. I don't know. I cannot confirm these ones. But anything is possible. Do you know what the sign for retard is? This is foul. I'm not making this up. Here's a sign for retard. That's the sign for retard. You could have 2 deaf guys standing around going, hey, look. You have handicapped people mocking other handicapped people. Jews, I don't know what you've done to the deaf community. I don't know if they had land and you wanted it, but I learned... I learned 3 signs for Jewish people, and I'm not making this shit up. Each sign is progressively more offensive than the next. Here's the first sign for Jewish person. Now, the first sign isn't so bad. It kind of makes sense when you see it. Here's the first sign for Jewish person. Look. Right? It's a long beard. You go, oh, that makes sense. A Hasidic guy, yeah, that makes sense, right? Then they start to get fucked up. And I'm not making this shit up. Here's the second sign for Jewish person. That's fucked up, isn't it? And here's the third sign for Jew. And I'm not making any of this shit up. Look. That is some foul shit. Arabs, I don't know what the sign for Arab is, but I can only imagine, you know. You know what? It can't be. Because deaf people can't hit that note. Thank you very much, New York. You guys were awesome. Good night.
Rusty 450.